terminal count and on internal power. Slowly ticking down. Next up should be wrapping up the liquid oxygen load on the second stage. And therefore, Falcon 9 will be fully loaded with propellant. We're going to see that return of the Stromback vent as they clear the lines. They do those pushbacks, as they're called. Those gas closeouts, we're going to hear a lot of venting from the pad as well as they release all the pressure on the lines. Complete. There we go.
All right.
SpaceX, Dragon Crew 10, copy, go for launch.
Let's go. NSF is go for launch 2. 30 seconds
T minus 30 seconds. T minus 15. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and lift off. Go SpaceX, go NASA Crew 10.
Copy, 1 Alpha. Vehicles pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Telemetry nominal.
Stage 1 throttle down. Max Q. Vehicle supersonic. Stage 1 throttle up.
SpaceX Dragon, stage 1 Bravo.
SpaceX copies 1 Bravo. Impact shell started.
Amazing liftoff of Crew 10. Heading to the International Space Station.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I always get so just like, every time it goes up.
4 people right in there on top of Falcon 9.
That's wild. You can only imagine, right? So 2 of them, Anne McLean and Takuya Onishi, this is their second time doing this, going up to the ISS. But for Nicole Ayers and
Stage 1 throttle down.
Kirill Peskov.
This is their first time. Yeah.
Yep. She'll be coming up now.
For them.
Yeah. Should be seen now.
Main engine cut off.
SpaceX Dragon, 2 Alpha.
Stage separation confirmed.
Copy, 2 Alpha.
There we go. Falcon 9 now under its flip for boost back burn and looks like MVAC ignition.
So this is going to be a return to launch site landing. It's not landing on a
coming
dropship.
back. There it is. Stage 2 continuing into orbit. Stage 1 returning back to the Space Coast. So anyone close there, expect sonic booms.
And amazing tracking shots again from our team.
Yeah, you might have heard Anne McLean, the commander, calling out, Stage 1 Alpha, Stage 1 Bravo, Stage 2 Alpha. Those are the abort modes that they have at different stages of the flight. Another callouts that we may hear every 1 minute or so is trajectory nominal from mission control as they continue into orbit. That's a usual regular callout that we hear every minute. I believe we're coming up on the first one of those. Maybe. Stand by for that.
Love these shots of the booster as it's coming into.
Boost back burn shutdown.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
There it is, the first call out.
SpaceX
He
Dragon,
was
copy
talking while
nominal.
muted.
Expect another one every minute or so. They do that until shutdown and orbital insertion. Booster on the left, coming back to the Cape. Second stage on the right, pushing those 4 astronauts up into space and into orbit. Crew Dragon Endurance atop that Falcon 9 second stage. Oh boy, my heart is
Coming in
still
hot.
racing.
I know.
Yeah, we're still not out of the
So
clear. Keep in mind that, because that second stage obviously needs to burn for about 6 minutes. And so, that's when we'll get to orbit with Crew Dragon Endurance.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
There we go.
SpaceX Dragon, copy nominal.
That's good to hear. That's what we want to hear. This is also why they do it every minute, right? To keep the crew informed that everything is continuing to be good. Trajectory nominal.
Of course.
Should be coming up on that entry burn of the first stage, hopefully in less than a minute from now. For a return to the Cape.
Let us know if you're down there and you hear those sonic booms too.
Yeah, some people saying in chat that they're still hearing the sound of because obviously it travels for a long time. Yeah. And so they're still hearing the sound of the launch. That's always
That's
so
such a
cool.
Dragon,
sound
SpaceX,
too, right?
nominal trajectory.
There we
That
go.
sound just rips
SpaceX
through your
Dragon,
body.
copy
It's
nominal.
amazing.
Yeah, when I was there watching one of these Falcon 9 launches, I remember it was still, you could still hear it even like a T plus 5 or 6 minutes. It's still reverbed.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a
takes
lot
a while.
fainter, but yeah.
It takes a while to get from the pad to the press site even. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, there we go. Entry burn. Single engine burn, you can see there. It did not use 3 engines. That's normal. That's what's expected for this profile. It uses 1 engine on entry burn and a 1-3-1 profile for the landing burn. So the landing burn, watch out for that because it's going to be very quick. 1 engine first, then another 2 engines will ignite, and then it's going to go down to that single engine on the center of Falcon 9.
Dragon, SpaceX, nominal trajectory.
SpaceX Dragon, copy nominal.
Trying to find the booster again. So far so good on the second stage, as we just heard. Nominal trajectory. There we go.
Ow.
You can see the venting from the
goodness.
engine chill. But yeah, that burn will be really quickly. There we go. Landing burn. 3 engines now. Up and running. Down to 1.
There are the booms.
Stage FTS
Woo.
That was quite a sonic boom.
Wow.
There you can see successful landing. Great job,
Hooray.
PT90.
So now it's B1093.
-3, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It just landed,
There you
so now it gets the 3.
Now it gets the 3. So yeah, this booster was previously used on the O3B mPower mission 4. And
Now,
now it will be reused again for something else.
yep, 2 missions in the bag. Should be coming up on that MVAC shutdown and orbital insertion for Crew Dragon Endurance. The first taste
Terminal
of
guidance.
microgravity. There we
Oh,
go.
and we're going to have to keep an eye out for the 0G indicator. I love
Yeah.
these shots so much. It's gorgeous.
SpaceX
That's
Dragon,
terminal
Shannon.
guidance. There we
SpaceX
go.
copy, Shannon.
That's for the option to abort at Shannon, Ireland. That's one of the last call-outs before shutdown of the MVAC engine.
MVAC shutdown.
And there it is.
Dragon SpaceX, nominal orbit insertion.
SpaceX Dragon copies.
Launch escape system disarmed.
Now we'll stand by for separation of the Crew Dragon. This is a view from the upper stage looking up into the trunk. There it is. Wow, look at that.
These shots are so amazing. It's just incredible how far we've come since like the first few crew ones to now. Like just the technology is just
Dragon separation confirmed.
That thing's floating.
It's a panel.
Was that supposed to happen?
SpaceX
It looks
Dragon
like some
copies.
kind of shield. Now we may see some of the thruster firings that I was talking about earlier as they prime that propulsion system. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. So cool.
So cool.
Dragon, SpaceX, Chief Engineer on Countdown 1. On behalf of the entire Falcon team, we thank you for flying with Falcon and wish you a great mission. Over to LD.
It was an honor flying with you this evening. We wish you well on your journey and give Crew 9 our best. Thank you for flying SpaceX.
On that.
SpaceX Dragon, this is Crew 10 Commander Ann McLean. Thank you to all of the teams from across the world who contributed to the launch today. Spaceflight is tough, but humans are tougher. Days like today are made possible only when people choose to do the harder right over the easier wrong. Build relationships, choose cooperation, and believe in the inherent goodness of all people across the world. To my family and friends, without you, I would not be here. Explore boldly, live gracefully, go Crew 10. And over to pilot Nicole Ayers.
Oh,
Love her.
Pilot Nicole Ayers again. We're not the first humans to get to orbit, and we wouldn't be here without the bravery and hard work of those who have paved the way for human spaceflight. We now get the unique perspective of Earth without borders and get to revel in the connectedness of humanity. I would be remiss to not once again acknowledge those who helped me get here to this wonderful view and this perspective, to the teachers, coaches, fellow officers, fellow teammates, Raptor Nation, to my friends and family that encouraged my dreams from the start. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you.
This is Mission Specialist Takuya Onishi. I want to say a huge thank you to NASA and SpaceX, especially the Falcon 9 team for the success.
Learn valuable business.
無重力の感覚をかみしめてます。これから先の ISS への宇宙の旅、楽しんでいきたいと思います。I will now hand the mic over to Mission Specialist Kirill.
Thanks a lot to NASA and SpaceX for this wonderful ride, and I want to say a couple of words in Russian. Пользуясь такой чудесной возможностью, хочу поздравить с 65-летием со дня начала подготовки первого отряда. И также хочу сказать спасибо большое за те знания и жизненный опыт, который мной были получены в тех стенах для того, чтобы выполнить этот полет. А также спасибо школе номер 14 города Назарова, Ульяновскому высшему авиационному училищу гражданской авиации и авиакомпании «Макар» и «Нордвин», где я начинал свой путь в небо. И, конечно же, спасибо большое семье и за поддержку.
So So hearing some amazing words from all of the different crew members. Anne McClain, commander, her second time in space now. Nicole Ayers, her first time in space. She's the pilot.
Thank you, Crew 10. At this time I can report nominal dehumidifier activation and service section Draco checkouts.
Takuya Onishi and Kirill Peskov, the two mission specialists. They've got to be so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for them. This is great.
Yeah, that's so cool. Somebody was asking what happens now to the second stage since it's separated. It's going to be deorbiting. It's supposed to be deorbited in a few minutes from now. It'll turn around, fire its MBAC engine for a short amount of time, and then we'll be coming back over the Pacific Ocean, sort of on the west coast or west area, I guess, of the Pacific Ocean. In the meantime, though, we're pulling all of the replays of that exciting launch and landing and everything, right? And so stay tuned because we have that coming up next. And also photos from the field, from Julia, Max, Sawyer, all of the people out there. We're going to have that as well. So, and also
what we're looking at right now is the SpaceX, right? The SpaceX facility.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there's still things going on, of course. Dragon needs to open its nose cone, right? To be able to have all of the docking interfaces and the rendezvous antennas and all their sensors and whatnot, and for docking as well. And also there's 4 bulkhead Draco thrusters, very bit larger, more efficient Draco thrusters than the smaller ones that we saw firing before. And those are going to be making the big maneuvers to get to the International Space Station. That docking to the International Space Station should happen tomorrow, Saturday, March 15th at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. That will be 3:30 UTC on March 16th. So just so you are aware, we're not going to be able to cover that, unfortunately. We don't have anybody up there on the ISS.
Not yet.
But NASA and SpaceX, of course, we'll be covering that. So yeah. In the meantime, again, we have all of those replays. I'm seeing already in the back channel all of the exciting stuff that people are preparing to show us. So yeah.
And just some more stats for everyone. This was the, if I'm not mistaken, the 49th landing on landing zone 1 out of the 50 attempts that have been made. The 77th successful landing by a Falcon booster since the last failed one. The 50th orbital flight of a